Right, so one thing that you might be asked to do is to rewrite a number as a power of another number. And here we're going to look at writing these numbers as powers of 2. That means we're going to change our base number to 2. At the moment we've got a base number of 4 here. If we want to change this to a base number of 2, the thing that we need to realise, the thing that we need to recognise is that 4 is the same as 2 squared. So actually what we've got here is 2 squared all to the power of 3. And using one of our rules of indices that we worked out in a previous video, we know therefore that we are going to multiply those powers. So we're going to be left with 2 to the power of 2 times 3, which equals 6. Okay. Supposing we have a fractional power. Again, we want to rewrite this so that it's written to a power of 2. And there's a couple of ways that we could do this. We could notice that 8 is 2 cubed. And if we want to raise 8 to the power of 4/3, that's the same as raising 2 cubed to the power of 4/3. And once again, because we're raising a power to a power, we are multiplying our powers. So our answer is 2 to the power of 3 times 4 over 3, or 12 over 3. 12 over 3 is 4. The other way that we could have done that is to deal with this fractional power first. And you could have therefore said that 8, if we look at our denominator is 3, so we know that we're dealing with the cube root of 8, and that we're raising that to the power of 4. Cube root of 8 we know is 2, so we've got 2 to the power of 4. Two different approaches to the same answer. Okay, let's try and use this in a sum, in a longer calculation. Here we've got 2 to the power of 4 times by 4 to the power of 2 times by 4 squared. Don't, whatever you do, start multiplying your base numbers. 2 times 4 is 8, and adding your powers, 8 to the power of 6, no. We've got different base numbers here, and we need to deal with that fact first. So, 2 to the power of 4, I'm going to deal with this second one first, actually. 4 squared. If we notice, like we did over here, 4 is 2 squared. And we've raised 2 squared to the power of 2. We know that from another one of our rules of indices that 2 to the power of 4 is the same as 2 squared all squared. Why? Because that's 2 to the power of 2 times 2. Notice what we've now got. We've now got a number, 2 squared, to a power, multiplied by the same number to a power. So we can say that that is 2 squared. Effectively, that's become our base number now, to the power of 2 plus 2 is 4. And if we bring in our other rule of indices, raising a power to a power, we know that 2 squared all to the power of 4 is 2 to the 2 times 4, which is 2 to the power of 8.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.